Hello everybody, my name is Levi Brown, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to shoe a horse, and also the job of a farrier or blacksmith. We're going to go over the basic foot, the basic tools, and also how to properly shoe a horse, and why it hurts a blacksmith so much over the years. Enjoy! Here we have the heels of the foot, the bars of the foot, the frog, which works as the heart and pumps the blood to the foot, the sole, and the white line. These are all very important to the horse's growth in the foot and how a horse is shod. This is the hoof knife. Each of the farriers in this video carry two of them. It is the very most unique and only can be used by the right or left hand depending on the type of knife you have. Probably the most important tool that we have as a farrier. This is the rasp. The rasp has two sides, smooth and rough. Okay, it is used. The rough side is used to cut large amounts of foot or metal off very quickly, where the smooth side is used to make smooth, nice finishes across the entire foot. These are the nippers, probably the second most useful tool that a farrier has. They are used to cut and trim large amounts of foot off in large succession. Here on the right, you can also see that the nippers, the teeth, actually do not touch. Very important for a pair of nippers. These are also other basic tools we will be using throughout the video. The hammer, the wire brush, the nippers, and the hole punch. There are some others in the video that I'll also talk about when we come to them. These are all very much a great help. Here you can see that the farrier is rasping off all of the nail heads from the previous clinches over the last 8 weeks. This allows us to remove the shoe easily and properly without hurting the horse or pulling on his leg or tendons too much. Here on the left you can see what a hoof looks like before we begin the trim. Here on the right you can also see what it looks like about 75% done trimming the frog and the sole. We use the hoof knife here to properly cut and trim everything underneath as far as sole and the frog goes. Here we are using the nippers to go around the edge of the foot and leave a proper ring of hoof taken off. After years of practice, a farrier can go from heel to heel, removing the whole ring of the foot with a single nip. Going around, a couple little nips at a time. This is the rasp. We're using it to level up the foot, go from heel to heel, and keep it very square and on point of the way we need it. This levels out the foot, allowing the horse to walk properly and never lose balance over time. Here you can see we're going to be cleaning up the shoe after taking it off. We are using the cutters to clean the shoe by removing the nail ends to be able to pop the nails back out of the shoe easily. This allows us to clean it more efficiently. Cleaning the shoe, we're going to be using a lot of the wire brush and scraping it off. Some farriers actually use a grinder and clean up the edges. We do most of the time, but in this situation we did not. It gives it a real nice finish, cleans it up, gets all the dirt and grime off from the last 8 weeks. Cleaning the nail holes out in the shoe, another part of cleaning the shoe. These nail holes build up dirt and grime, especially the ones that we don't use from the last 8 weeks. This keeps it very busy for us. We got to keep them clean so we can use them again in the following process. Here you can see us getting ready to nail the shoe on. We are checking the heels around the frog and everything else to make sure that the foot is level and proper and being ready to properly fit the shoe on the horse so it can stay on for the next 8 weeks. Here you can see that the farrier is now taking nails and driving through the shoe in the holes. These nails are specially designed that they will come out the side of the hoof when we drive them in. And no, it does not hurt the horse. That is a common question. After all the nails are put in, you can see here, we like to use 6 out of the 8 holes that we have in a horseshoe. This being a simple reason of it holds on better. It allows us to have an extra nail hole in case we have to come back and put the shoe on again. It allows us perfectness. After we put the nails in, we're going to rasp off the nail heads, leaving them in a perfect little square. Okay, we're going to undercut each nail with the rasp, allowing us to have a good, nice, even bend on it. Then we're going to use the rasp to clean up the entire foot, allowing it to look very neat. Here, we're going to take the clinchers. This is another tool. The clinchers bend over nails. So we're going to use the clinchers to bend over the little square nail heads, making a little hook. That way that the shoe stays on and lasts over the next 8 weeks. Here, after, we're going to go and use the rasp and clean up the foot, which brings me to this slide. After we use the rasp, it makes it look very neat, polished, and finished properly. You can see that each side of the foot is properly distanced from the hairline, and the hairline is equal to the shoe all the way around the hoof. Why does a farrier hurt? Because we're bent over all day. We're on our knees all day. Everything takes impact. We don't enjoy it, but it's a job. And you know what? From all this video, you just learned how to shoe a horse and why farriers hurt all the time. Thank you.